Hi everyone, this video is going to be for a new collection that e.l.f. has released. I'm not sure that e.l.f. has actually had a cohesive collection before. I think this is the first one, though don't take my word for it. It's called the Aqua Beauty Collection, and it, I guess, is here for spring, but it does have a very summery feel, and the description for the collection is that the products will give you a radiant and dewy finish with water-based products. There are 3 different products in the collection. You have blush duos, eyeshadow creams, and a lip stain. And I will show you the entire collection and swatch it for you in this video so that you can see the colors and I can give you a first impression. Make sure to check the description box below or directly at the website at allurabeauty.com. There will be links there to full reviews of these products once I've actually tested them out. I will also put in the description box where you can find these products to purchase them if you like what you see. Alright, I hope that you are subscribed to the channel. If you haven't seen the most recent video for what's new in beauty for this month, I will link it here for you to check out. And let's get looking at e.l.f.'s new Aqua Beauty collection. Alright, so let's start with looking at the Aqua Beauty blush and bronzers. You can see that there are 3 different shade combinations, and each palette or compact comes with 2 shades, a blush and a bronzer. These retail for $6 each. This duo is bronzed pink beige. This duo is bronzed peach. And this one is bronzed violet. So these have a cushiony formula. It's sort of like a cream powder hybrid, and for that formulation I'm going to use a brush like this, which is good for cream products as opposed to a more fluffy, less dense brush, which would be better for powder products. And e.l.f. says you should use either a small stippling brush or your fingers, and I'm going to show you both with a brush and with my fingers. So first with the brush, this is the blush shade in the bronzed pink beige duo. And so on the face you would want to use a stippling motion like this, just because I'm trying to show you mainly the color. I'm going to apply it more like this, but you can see that it does build up nicely with a brush like this. And here is the bronzing shade from the same duo. Okay, so there are the shades from the bronzed pink beige duo up close. There's just a little bit of a sheen, but no noticeable obvious sparkles. Here's the blush from the bronzed peach duo. And the bronzer from the same duo. Alright, there are the 2 shades up close from the bronze peach duo. You can see the same sort of sheeny finish. And the blush from the bronzed violet duo. This one is actually not as bright as I thought it would be on the skin, which is probably a good thing for most people. It's pretty intense in the pan. And the bronzer. Okay, there are the 2 shades from the bronzed violet duo. Same sheen, so you probably don't want to use these for contouring if you're going to be under any sort of flash photography. Alright, now I'm going to swatch them with my fingers. Of course you would blend them out with your fingers when you actually applied them, but so you can see the comparison in coloration. This is the bronzed pink beige duo. This is the bronzed peach duo. And here's the bronzed violet duo. Okay, so here are the three duos up close. Let's start with the blushes first. You can see that pink, beige, and peach are sort of similar. There's definitely more of a pink tone here and more of a coral tone here. And then the violet one is, you know, very distinct from the first two. It has a very distinct purple tone to the pink. As for the bronzers, they seem to go in order from lightest to deepest, and it's nice that they don't really have sort of an orange tinge. The middle one from the peach duo kind of has a goldeny sheen, and it looks like it has the strongest shimmer sheen to it out of all of the duos, so just keep that in mind. But the other two do also have sort of a sheen to the finish. The one from the pink beige duo has kind of a yellow or peachy tone to it in terms of the bronzer, and then the one from the violet duo has the most brown deep tan tint to it. Alright, next up we have the Aqua Molten Liquid Eyeshadows. There are 4 shades that are available. These retail for $4 each. And e.l.f. describes these as hydrating liquid eyeshadows that will leave a vibrant and metallic look on the lids. The first shade is Brushed Copper. Second is Liquid Gold. Third is Rose Gold. And fourth is Molten Bronze. So first up is Brushed Copper. This is a shimmering, light, neutral champagne. Next is Liquid Gold. This is a shimmering, pale, yellow-based gold. Next is Rose Gold, which is a metallic, natural, pink nude. And fourth is Molten Bronze, which is a shimmering golden brown. Alright, so there are your 4 molten liquid eyeshadow shades up close. All of them have very shimmering finishes. They have good color. I'm not sure if they'll be opaque or not. I'll have to see and test them out on the lids. Oh, and they also have a very cooling effect initially when you apply them to the skin. And last up in the collection are some Aqua Beauty Radiant Gel Lip Stains. There are 3 shades, all of which I'll show you, and these retail for $4 each. e.l.f. describes these as refreshing, weightless gel tints that provide a radiant sheer color and are enriched with purified water to help hydrate the skin, and they are also supposed to feel cool on contact. They're supposed to provide long-wearing lip stains and give that just bitten effect. Here's the shade Rouge Radiance, Dewy Berry, and Red Orange Wash. Alright, so first up we have Rouge Radiance. You can see these are going to act like a stain. To show you the color, I'm going to try to dab this on. This looks like a pretty straightforward mandarin orange. Dewy Berry is a berry pink. And Red Orange Wash. It seems like it would be a reddish orange, but actually I feel like on the skin it's a pretty sheer berry red. I'm gonna add a little more product. Yeah, there's not really an orange tone to this. Alright, so there are the shades up close. You'll get a much better impression of them with the photos of them applied to the lips at the review on the website, but I actually really like these kinds of products where they give you a sheer wash of a staining color and you really cannot distinguish, or you can't really tell that there's something actually on the lips. It just looks like your lips are this color or a flush of color. So we'll see how they actually work out once applied. Oh, and here's just a little sneak peek. This is after removing the product on top with a makeup remover a few times. Alright, so there you have e.l.f.'s Aqua collection. I enjoyed the first impression that I have of this collection. I think that for the blush duos or the blush bronzing duos, it will be a question of how easy the formula is to blend out and maintain smoothness on the skin, because in terms of color, I think that they have very nice color to them. I get that the bronzers are supposed to give a radiant finish, and that's why they have a sheen and a little bit of shimmer. I personally sort of prefer matte bronzers, quote-unquote bronzers, to be able to use as contours, because I don't really use bronzing powders all over the face very much, but I think a lot of people probably do that more than I do, so they may like that effect. The lip stains, like I said, as long as they stay smooth on the skin, I think that they will provide a very nice natural flush of color to the lips. And for the eyeshadow liquids, again, I hope that they sort of maintain good color. They seem like they might be a little translucent or consist a little more of shimmer than underlying pigment, but we'll see. Hopefully they blend out nicely and layer nicely, and hopefully they set well so that they don't crease right away. Oh, the other thing that I really like is the Aqua accents on the packaging. I think that elevates the e.l.f. packaging a lot while still allowing you to get very, very affordable prices on every single one of these items in this collection. So I'm actually looking forward to e.l.f. maybe doing more collections like this in the future. And that said, if you have any additional thoughts or comments, please put them in the comment section below. I hope this video was helpful to you and that you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Not sure yet, but you get your set of neutrals, and then you get a light pink and an orange in this palette. Something by Jill Stewart, a brand that you can technically